Founded as a logging town in the 1860s, Vancouver is one of Canada's youngest cities. This metropolis was originally a temperate rainforest and rests alongside the Strait of Georgia. With a cool and mild climate, a blend of cultures, and the Winter Games of 2010, it is no wonder that Vancouver is rapidly growing. Among the many natural draws to the area is Lynn Canyon Park. Here you get a glimpse of Vancouver in its natural state. Trees tower as high as 100 feet into the air. Many of these giants are visible along several trails inside the park. If views are important to you, don't miss the suspension bridge leading you 50 meters above the cascading Lynn Creek. Just 40 miles north of Lynn Canyon and right off the road is Shannon Falls. These waterfalls originate on Mount Haybrick and Mount Sky Pilot, 1,100 feet above the sea to sky corridor, so high that from the base you can't see the top. This is a perfect stop for lunch in between Vancouver and Whistler. If rainforests and waterfalls are not enough for you, try the mountainous Vancouver Island. BC ferries will take you and your car to the island in just a couple hours. From the ferry to the island, you can see many of the bays and inlets that make this beautiful place such a draw. Once on the island, you can go on a boat tour for some whale watching as well as wildlife viewing. Another good way to see what the environment in the area has to offer is by visiting the Vancouver Aquarium. Housing many indigenous and exotic animals, this non-profit company is the largest aquarium in Canada. Watch the Pacific white-sided dolphins perform. Visit the beluga whale tank. Here, you'll learn that this whale is the only one without a dorsal fin, because it is easier to squeeze through the ice without it. View the sea otter that was rescued from an oil spill and made famous by National Geographic. Witness one of the world's largest freshwater fish, titled Arapaima. Play with the interactive computer games. The environments here include the Amazon, the Arctic, the tropics, and the Strait of Georgia, plus a frog exhibit and a bird and butterfly sanctuary. Want to get off your feet? Visit the cinema featuring Shallow Seas 4D Adventure. A walk through Stanley Park is a great way to wind down your aquarium experience, complete with great views of the bay and skyline. For a unique look at the city, try viewing it from above. Vancouver Lookout is a 360-degree viewing structure on top the Harbor Center, accessible by a thrilling trip, 130 meters in 40 seconds in a glass elevator. From the lookout, you'll get a bird's eye view of everything Vancouver has to offer, and an unforgettable visual of its suburbs, Cole Harbor, the North Shore Mountains, and the vast Pacific Ocean. Vancouver's beautiful scenery and comfortable climates make for an ideal place for the 2010 Olympics as well. Here, in January 2010, you get a glimpse of one of the structures being renovated for the Winter Games, the Vancouver Convention Center. The Convention Center is one of many buildings housing different Olympic events, which opens to the public starting February 10th. The biggest section of town for hanging out is Olympic Village. If shopping and galleries are your thing, Granville Island is a good choice. The area beneath the Granville Bridge was once a factory neighborhood and has since evolved into an artistic hub. A children's market for kids, many shops, a food market, galleries, and a school for the arts make this island a draw. There are several tasty Japanese restaurants in town as well, including Tojo's, a popular restaurant with great architecture. The owner and chef of the restaurant, also named Tojo, works at the sushi bar and converses with guests while making savory meals. If you like sake, you will find many options at the bar as well. With a variety of delicious restaurants, a complex and effervescent ecosystem, a manifold of growing cultures, and the 2010 Winter Games, this city makes for a getaway you'll never forget. When in British Columbia, put Vancouver on your list of top destinations.